So you've heard the news. There's something going on with Compass Zillow EXP and exclusive listings, aka off-market home sales, also known as pocket listings, private exclusives, silent listings, and private listings. So why do some brokerages keep dangling exclusive listings like golden carrots? And why are companies like eXp Realty and Zillow tightening the screws on these off-market real estate listings? Buckle up. We've got the facts about off-market home sales, a breakdown of what's really happening in the real estate industry, and what actually helps you serve your clients. So let's get to it. What's the issue? The issue is about the rise of private delayed listings. So before we dig into why that is, let's get clear about primary types of listings. Exclusive private listings. These live deep in the if you know category. These off-market homes for sales are only visible to the listing brokerage. No MLS, no yard sign, no Zillow, no other brokerages. These listings are needed by some sellers for their privacy or safety. Coming soon listings. These are like teaser trailers. Technically, coming soon homes are on the MLS, but they're not yet live for showings. Maybe the staging isn't done, the dog's still shedding all over the guest room, or hammers are still banging on the upgrades. Coming soon listings are great for agents and their clients because they create a heads up to all brokerages and all agents so they know what's coming to the market, giving everyone more time to prepare for their desired actions. But whether these coming soon listings show up immediately on Zillow depends on the local MLSs. For example, in Marin County, California, coming soon homes are not released to Zillow until the listing goes active, which could be up to 30 days. Active MLS listings, which brings us to active listings. They're what most of us are here to do. Get listings, maximum exposure, and get the best terms and actually close the deals. They're the opposite of off-market real estate listings. They're visible to everyone, even Zillow's 3 a.m. scroll crowd. Exclusive delayed listings. And herein lies the center of the new real estate industry struggle. These exclusive delayed listings are basically a soft open, where the listing gets shown to the brokerage's private network of agents and clients before going public. Brokerages like Compass love these. Called private exclusives, they pitch it like it helps sellers test pricing or build buzz without the ding of MLS days on market or price drops. Truth about exclusive delayed listings. So are exclusive delayed listings good for consumers? Let's unpack the realities. Longer time on market. Research indicates that office exclusives offer no price advantages over immediately promoting a home through the MLS. According to new Zillow research, private home sales don't necessarily equate to higher profits for sellers. Actually, they just don't equate. Homes sold off the MLS fetched nearly $5,000 less on average and $30,000 less in California. Ouch. Longer time on market. Patience might be a virtue, but in real estate, time is money. Standard listings take a median of 20 days to sell, while exclusive listings linger for about 37 days. That's nearly double the time with increased holder costs and seller anxiety. Limited exposure hurts buyers. With private sale homes, many potential buyers remain unaware of available properties. In some areas, more than 20% of the listings never hit the public market, limiting options for buyers and potentially driving up competition for the remaining active listings market inventory. Fair housing concerns. Transparency isn't just a buzzword. It's a cornerstone of fair housing. Private listings can inadvertently sideline certain buyer groups, leading to a less inclusive market. Windermere, co-president, says, quote, "I think the industry has always faced challenges with bad actors, and transparency creates accountability." Potential conflicts of interest. When a single brokerage or agent controls both sides of a private home sale, proper representation can blur. the temptation to prioritize personal gain over client interest becomes a real concern, potentially compromising the fiduciary duty owed to the clients. Oh, and by the way, I'm Carrie Hill, lawyer turned realtor and EXP certified mentor. Join our EXP Realty sponsor team, Smart Agent Alliance, where we actually do provide more free value than anyone else in the real estate business. I mean it, it's true. Our record-breaking EXP sponsor team is growing every week. Learn more at smartagentalliance.com. Why some brokerages love off-market listings. So if exclusive listings aren't great for clients or consumers in general, why are some brokerages pushing them? The real reasons? Money, control, and did I mention money? Here's how the math works out in the exclusive delayed listings brokerage favor. Double dipping commissions. When a listing stays off the MLS and a home sells, that brokerage gets the commission from the seller and from the buyer. That's double the commission, half the objections, and no outside brokerage cutting into their profits. Great for the brokerage. Recruiting hook. Brokerages can use these private listings as a way to entice agents to join them. They say, hey, we've got off-market real estate listings that you won't find anywhere else. That talk gives agents the illusion of exclusivity, even when it's just a private home sale pulled from a shared internal folder. Lead hoarding. Brokerages also can get plenty of new buyer leads from these listings. That is, if a listing doesn't hit the MLS or Zillow, that brokerage controls every single buyer lead. They collect emails, phone numbers, and future business off the backs of their private listings. In the end, while the off-market home sales might offer a cloak of exclusivity, they're all about increasing brokerage profits. Brokerages need profits. And don't get us wrong, a lot of brokerages seriously need these extra profits. For example, take Compass, which has rebranded these exclusive delayed listings into a full-blown strategy, pitching them as a sophisticated way to test the market. Spoiler, it may be that it's less of a strategy and more of a survival tactic. That's because Compass, a publicly traded brokerage, has never had a profitable quarter. Not one. On the flip side, eXp Realty is the only profitable brokerage in the past 5 years among all publicly traded brokerages. Which might leave you thinking, well, Compass isn't alone in being unprofitable. Okay, that is true, except that of all the others, Compass is dead last among them. And it's not pretty. Compass's earnings per share losses are more than twice as much as the number 2 loser, which is the real brokerage. If you want to see all the earning details, we've got that in our blog. Top real estate companies, who's really got your back. Bottom line, Compass needs a win, and it seems that they have hung their hat here on the pretend value of delayed exclusive listings. And guess what? It may be working. Well, sort of. That is, reports say that 55% of Compass's February listings went the private exclusive route. But here's the punchline. Nearly 90% of those listings ended up on the MLS anyway. So much for exclusivity. And that 10% that sold, extra money for Compass, potentially less money for their clients. The new listing rules. Private listings are on the rise, and now the big real estate industry actors are taking a stand long before the inevitable string of seller lawsuits. Enter the mammoth, Zillow. Private listings don't just hurt sellers, they hurt Zillow too. Platforms like Zillow make money by aggregating the listings, putting them in front of buyers, and cashing in when someone clicks request a tour. That lead goes straight to a real estate agent who pays Zillow for the privilege. No listing for Zillow, no lead for Zillow, no profit. So Zillow drew a big, bold line in the sand. Starting May 1st, 2025, Zillow's making it official. If a listing is marketed to anyone, even privately, it must be on the MLS and syndicated to Zillow within 24 hours, or it is banned forever. No Zillow. Zillow's Errol Samuelson said it's best that a listing marketed to any buyer must be available to all buyers. Think that won't impact your client? Think again. check out the top 10 most visited real estate websites, Zillow leaves everyone in the dust. This stings because 96% of buyers use online tools in their search process. So yes, it matters a lot. If your client's home is invisible on Zillow, you're going to need a very compelling reason. And we wanted to test the waters? That's not gonna cut it. EXP sides with Zillow and ups the bar. Just days after Zillow announced its new policy, eXp Realty is siding with Zillow. And eXp Realty didn't just agree, they stepped up. While other brokerages stayed quiet, eXp took action to protect sellers by ensuring they fully understand the risks of going off market. For years, many exclusive listings slipped through without confirming whether the seller actually understood the downsides. eXp changed that. With an eXp exclusive advisory, every seller considering a private listing with an eXp agent must acknowledge those risks. And in a show of leadership, eXp made their exclusive listing seller advisory publicly available to all brokerages, large or small. But they didn't stop there. eXp has also officially banned delayed exclusive listings. If you're an eXp agent, you play by the new rules. No exceptions. For those rare cases where confidentiality is critical, sellers still have a path. It's called eXp Access, eXp's private listing portal, designed for privacy but built with transparency in mind. eXp says that transparency isn't about compliance, it is about trust. Answering the questions that you know are coming. Now that we've laid it all out, let's get ahead of the confusion because you will get questions. Here's what you need to know so you're not caught flat-footed. Won't Zillow ban coming soon listings that are also delayed? Nope. Coming soon listings aren't the same as private exclusive delayed listings. They are fully MLS sanctioned and visible to all agents and clients across all brokerages. Think of them as a heads up to the market. Hey market, this home's almost ready, hang tight. A Zillow rep said this complies with Zillow's standards as long as the coming soon listing is entered into the MLS and is displayable on all sites receiving the feed. When the MLS syndicates the listing or it goes active, Zillow will show it. What happens if the listing gets banned from Zillow? Okay, this is an interesting one. If the listing gets banned under Zillow's new rule, the property isn't actually blacklisted forever, but the original brokerage is. According to Zillow's Errol Samuelson, if the listing is relisted with a different brokerage and entered into the MLS within 24 hours of marketing, Zillow will display it. Translation: if your brokerage messes up, the seller can fire you, relist with someone else, and still make it onto Zillow. But at that point, you've lost the listing, the client's trust, and possibly your reputation. Will there still be private listings? Yes, because sometimes privacy is the priority, whether it's a celebrity, a high net worth individual, or just someone who doesn't want a sign in the yard or neighbors snooping. Some sellers have no intention of going public. For those clients, private listings will always exist, and at eXp, sellers are fully informed of the risks. These homes aren't meant for public marketing, and as long as the seller sticks to that plan, Zillow's rule just doesn't even happen. If you want to learn more about the easy transition to eXp Realty or want a sponsor team that provides more free done-for-you marketing, community, and all the resources you need to fast-track your success, then check out more about eXp Realty and sponsor team, Smart Agent Alliance. You won't regret it. Our team changes lives. Okay, here are some more videos, which should be showing right now. And hey, please subscribe to encourage me to keep providing these videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day.